Lennox in the air means money in your pocket. Turn to Young Plumbing and Heating for special offers happening today that will put high-quality Lennox air in your home and savings back in your pocket. For a limited time, they're offering up to $1,800 in rebates, or qualified buyers make no payments. Incur no interest for 12 months when financing a new Lennox system. Plus, receive up to $2,600 in federal tax credits. Call Young Plumbing and Heating today, 641-592-5611, or visit them online at youngph.com. Conditions apply. See dealer for details.
Imagine a seed dealership where 100% exclusive Asgrow DeKalb genetics are sold, where they treat your seed corn with 40 pounds of nitrogen from Pivot Bio, protect your seed beans from disease. Then they deliver that seed to your farm or field. Meanwhile, a variable rate script shows up on your monitor, ready to plant. Once that plant emerges, a drone flies over to count populations and scout the plant's health. When fall starts, that place calibrates your yield monitor and manages your data. With that data, you make informed decisions like where to buy your inputs. Where is this place? Storby Seed, where every day is seed day.
At Lake Mills Family Dental, we prioritize kindness and respect while providing quality dentistry for all ages. I am Dr. Tao.
And I am Dr. Michael Melhoff. We offer a wide variety of procedures, including root canals, extractions, braces, and Invisalign.
We are now accepting new patients. Call now to make your appointment. We can't wait to meet you. Se habla español.
Get the laundry pair that you can use to conquer pet hair like a pro with the Maytag Pet Pro system. The built-in Pet Pro filter in the washer visibly removes pet hair on any cycle, while the XL lint trap in the dryer traps and removes additional pet hair. Visit Singlestead Hardware today to see how the Maytag Pet Pro system works. Singlestead Hardware, your do-it-best store at 202 North Washington in Lake Mills, or at singlesteadhardware.com.
Farmers, are you adding to or upgrading your grain handling system? Grow Electric in Lake Mills can help. We have specialized in agriculture electric needs for more than 40 years and take pride in the quality of work and service we provide. Steve and his experienced team will get your grain handling equipment running, standing behind their work. To get your project scheduled, contact Grow Electric in Lake Mills today. Call 641-592-8282. Follow us on Facebook or at growelectric.com. That's GROE electric.com.
Dependable LP gas, delivered on time, every time. That's Hanson LP Gas of Lake Mills and Thompson. Since 2005, we've offered competitive pricing, flexible contract options, new tank installations, and exceptional service. Whether it's propane for your home, farm, or business, you can count on our local team for quick, efficient delivery and friendly support. Hanson LP Gas, your hometown choice for dependable propane.
Waldorf University allows students room to grow beyond just their major. Waldorf music education major and theater student Ethan Hexamer.
There's so many good professors. Right now I'm taking Magic Monsters and Heroes of the Middle Ages with Jonathan Clockie, and this is my first class with him, but he's really made an impact. He's made the classroom super engaging and a really positive environment to be in.
Expand your horizons at Waldorf University in Forest City. Find out more at waldorf.edu. Waldorf University, the AND school.
At MBT Bank, we know that farming is more than just a job, it's a way of life. This is Jason Rubin, your Ag Loan Officer in Forest City. Whether it's harvest time or planning for next season, MBT Bank is your trusted partner in ag lending. We're here to support your needs with personalized financial solutions. Reach out today and let us cultivate success together. MBT Bank, member FDIC.
Where will you go with MBT Bank? Where will you go with MBT? Where will you go with MBT?
Stendard Insurance in Lake Mills, proudly serving clients since 1992. We offer a diverse range of insurance options and companies backed by staff that are devoted to you. Whether it's going through your EOBs and bills to make sure your bills are getting paid correctly, or a personal insurance review to make sure your property is up to current replacement cost levels, Stendard Insurance is there for you. Stendard Insurance, quality, service, and knowledge from one of the area's leading independent insurance providers.
Whether it's homework, working from home, or streaming your favorite show, connect and protect what matters most with WCTA Managed Wi-Fi and Security Plus. You can control your network, set limits, block content, and keep threats out. Download our Managed Wi-Fi app today and enjoy 3 months of Security Plus free. Plus, new internet customers receive a $50 bill credit. Call 800-592-6105 to learn more or sign up today. WCTA, customer service you can count on.
I'm part of the 100%.
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 Hi, I'm Vanessa Kaler. A recent state survey asked NIAC students if we would recommend NIAC to family and friends, and the answer was 100% said yes, including me. NIAC is close to home, so I save money on housing, driving, and meals, but also the tuition is far less than if I'd started at a 4-year school. The instructors and advisors are supportive and helpful, and my credits will all transfer. I'm proud to say that I'm part of the 100% that says choose NIAC first.
Summer heat, stormy weather, road construction, all these things take a toll on your vehicle. If it's time to get a new one, come see us at Forest City Ford. This is Michelle, and we have over 60 vehicles in stock, including 2025 Escapes, Mavericks, Broncos, Explorers, F-150s, and more. We can find or order any vehicle you want. Come see us now at Forest City Ford, where customers send their friends, at the corner of Highways 9 and 69 in Forest City, or online anytime at forestcityford.com.
You didn't start your business to do taxes. Good thing we did. Block Advisors by H&R Block serves over 2 million businesses like yours every year. From daycare providers to home contractors and realtors, we've seen it all. Find a tax expert who understands the ins and outs of your industry. Visit our offices in Forest City or Garner and start your small business taxes today.
In Forest City, call 641-585-3751. And in Garner, call 641-923-3169.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Lake Mills here at the Lake Mills Athletic Complex for tonight's District A contest between the Lake Mills Bulldogs and the Knights of Newman Catholic. I'm Josiah Cleveland, joined here by Coach Bill Burns and my dad on the camera. This is our pregame show, and tonight's pregame show is brought to you by Young Plumbing and Heating in Lake Mills, specializing in residential and commercial plumbing and heating and cooling systems.
Lennox in the air means money in your pocket. Turn to Young Plumbing and Heating for special offers happening today that will put high-quality Lennox air in your home and savings back in your pocket. For a limited time, they're offering up to $1,800 in rebates, or qualified buyers make no payments. Incur no interest for 12 months when financing a new Lennox system. Plus, receive up to $2,600 in federal tax credits. Call Young Plumbing and Heating today, 641-592-5611, or visit them online at youngph.com. Conditions apply. See dealer for details.
All right, going through starting lineups here, Coach. And Lake Mills 0-6 on the year, 0-4 in district play. Last week they fell at AGWSR 20-12. We saw some good things as they implemented the triple option again. We had 278 rushing yards as a team. For context, on the season, the team has 435, well over half of the season's rushing total in just that one game. Nash Delger, 11 carries, $125 and a touchdown. Zach Sini, 6 carries, 107 and a touchdown. And Josiah Sheldall, starting in the backfield for the first time in his career, 14 for 47 yards. He also had 14 tackles on the defensive side. And then another defensive standout, Isaiah Torres, 11 total tackles, including a fumble recovery.
Yeah, so, you know, Bulldogs played a good, solid game last week and just came down in the last few minutes of that game. And AGWSR was able to get the touchdown there and put the game away. But they're facing a very good football team tonight. You know, Newman's only 3-3. But, you know, they got a 1-point loss in there, and they played West Hancock tough. They have a lot of athletes. They aren't necessarily very big up front, but they have an athlete at quarterback in McGuire, and they got some really nice-looking receivers. And then, of course, they run that part of the time they run that unbalanced wing tee, and we've seen several wing tee teams with, you know, the fullback, but they have 2 wings and a lot of misdirection there. So, you know, they haven't put up a ton of rushing yards, just a little bit over 1,000 yards as a team, which isn't a ton for them. But the thing that worries me a little bit, they run that outside trap, kind of like Central Springs did a few weeks back, and we had a tough time stopping that. So, I think we got a couple bodies back and a couple players back this week. So we're a little healthier than we were last week, so that's always good. So, we'll see what happens tonight.
Yeah, and as you said, good athletes. You mentioned Thomas McGuire, 736 in through the air, 8 touchdowns, 5 interceptions. He's thrown it 129 times with 77 completions. Alex Egger, 53 carries, 365 and 5 touchdowns. Cole Weiner, 86, 342 and 4 touchdowns. So pretty similar there in yardage and touchdown total. A little bit of discrepancy in amount of carries for those two backers. And then their favorite receiver, West Cole, 27 catches, 246 and 3 scores. And then on the defensive line, Hudson Hensley, 43 total tackles, 36 of those solo tackles with 3.5 tackles for loss. All of those lead the Knights. So a guy to look forward to, especially we're trying to run the ball. He's going to get out there and try to get a beat on our running backs.
Right, and you talk about their two receivers. They go 6'3" and 6'4", and tough matchup for our corners who aren't the tallest kids. So just kind of my gut feeling is I think we'll be able to move the ball a little bit on them tonight. They haven't been great on defense, but stopping their offense is going to be a tough task tonight for the Bulldogs.
The Knights are 3-3 on the year, 3-1 in district play. They started 1-3, so they've won a couple games in a row, and I'm sure in their minds, a couple winnable games here down the stretch here tonight, and then hosting AGWSR next week, a team we saw last week, obviously. And if they win both those games, technically district title still in their grasp. Obviously, they're going to have some help with West Fork tonight, but. They win those 2 games, they're going to get second place at worst in the district, and that's a good spot for these Knights.
Yep. They get to host a playoff game then if you're the runner-up. So Bulldogs did, I don't know if you said it already, but the Bulldogs did, they are going to receive to start the game. So we are ready. Beautiful night in October, kind of a short kick. Taken by Nash.
Trying to get, big hit on the... Not a late hit, though. They're going to say that was fine.
Yeah, that was a big hit. He was probably had a foot on the line maybe still.
Coming out playing physical right off the bat.
Yep, I think Nash thought that he was not going to get hit and ends up getting hit. But
So the Bulldogs start at their own 37. Good field position here to begin the contest.
So a traditional 4-4 defense for the Knights. They usually run that 4-4, 4-man defensive line, 4 linebackers.
Steeny in motion. They're going to hand it off up the middle with Josiah Sheldall, but that's read nicely by the defensive front of Newman Catholic. And I don't think he got anything. Just back to the line of scrimmage. It'll be 2nd and 10.
Yeah, we didn't get a good down block there, and that's that belly play where we block down and pull the play side guard, but I'm not sure I think the linebacker filled that and nobody got a pad on him, so no gain.
2nd and 10 for the Bulldogs. Stentrud is under center, takes the snap. He's going to pitch it back to the outside. This is Zach Steeny. Tried to get a block, and number 56 in there on the tackle. I need to grab my roster sheet. Oh, it's right here.
56 is Logan Vasky, a junior. Yeah, they defended that well. So picked up a couple yards.
No, I don't want to restart the computer. That would not be good. All right.
So 3rd and 8 from the Bulldogs 39. So we got 2 receivers wide. So spread formation, 2 wings, and Josiah Sheldall in the backfield with Asher Stentrud.
He's going to pitch it back outside for Delger. He breaks one leg tackle and then is brought down, but only a couple yards on the pickup up to the 41-yard line. It looks like that far official is standing. So it'll be 4th down and about 6. Lake Mills stalling out here on this opening drive, going 3 and out. And it looks like they'll bring on the punt unit here.
Yep, and back deep is number 4. Alex Egger, one of the running backs, number 34. Max Robbins, another running back for the Knights. Back to punt is Delger. Good snap.
And he'll let the rugby style kick go. And it will be received by, this is Egger, I think, number 4. Breaks a couple tackles before being brought down near midfield by the Bulldogs. So a couple missed tackles there. Could have had him down around the 30. Instead, he's going to have it at their own 49-yard line.
Yep, good hustle by Zach Steeney, running him down from behind. So up front in the D-line, looks like we got Sprecher and Rugness and Diley and Obley, Manis. At the linebackers, we've got Torres and Sheldall and Rugney. And in the secondary, Steeney, Mason Helgeson, Landon Christian, and Nash Delger. Nash is back playing defense. Didn't play any defense last week.
Motion in the
Outside
backfield.
Trap.
And this is going to be brought down, but a good solid pickup on first down. Number 14 there on the sweep action. Daniel Olson, a junior, the ball carrier, crosses midfield up to the 46 of the Bulldogs. Bring us up second down, 5 yards to go here on Newman's first offensive possession of the ball game. Just over 3 minutes, or just under 3 minutes gone here in this first quarter.
So if you're watching, there's that wing tee running motion. There's the outside trap the other way.
Cuts the other way and is brought down. Number 34, the ball carrier. That's Max Robbins. It'll be first down. They do motion for the first down. Saw the third down on the down marker, but then the far side official there in front of the Newman Catholic bench motion for the fresh set of downs.
So again at home, if you watch the two guards, the offensive lineman on each side of the center, they're going to tell you where the ball's going. They're going to pull. They're either going to block down and pull, and that's usually where the ball's going.
Motion in the backfield again. This time it goes up the middle with number 36, Cole Weiner. So we've seen 3 running plays and 3 different backs already touching the football.
Yep, so it's outside trap left, outside trap right, and then that's just a fullback trap where one guard will block down and the other guard pulls, and that's just a quick hitting play. They got trips to the right.
Second and 3 here. Shotgun for McGuire. He's going to look to his left, makes the pass and the completion for a first down to the receiver, number 7, West Cole. I mentioned he is their favorite target, most receptions on the season so far. That is number 28 of his year. Fresh set of downs again for Newman Catholic.
So Newman has a very rhythmic type of passing game. It's 1-2 throw. They like to run a lot of outs. They like to run a lot of hitches, like 6 to 7 yard hitch. And then they do throw, they like to throw just a go route or a fade. So here's an eye play. They're either going to run power or toss sweep here. Okay, there's a little power off tackle. Good tackle there by Mason Helgeson. So they'll jump into an I formation like there every now and then, and that's just straight ISO off tackle, lead with the fullback on a linebacker. So, diverse offense. So we've already seen about 3 to 4 different formations by the Knights, from the wing tee to the I to trips. Keeps the defense guessing. Here we got that trips formation again. Single coverage with number 7 up on the top. Left side. They're going to throw that fade.
Jump ball is up and
caught. About the 1 yard line. Yeah, and that's the tough thing, 6'4" on 5'7", maybe.
So first and goal from the 1 yard line for Newman Catholic.
Yep, nice ball. Put it right where it needed to be.
McGuire under center. Takes the snap. He's just going to run it up the middle.
I don't think he got in. Nope. Oh.
And they do give it to him.
Pretty late call. I didn't think he hardly got anything on that. But.
So the Newman Catholic Knights take a 6-0 lead here with 6:32 left in the first quarter. Now they'll go and set up for the point after with number 34 or 30. It's Caden Jerniga. The
24.
kick is up is in good. 24, that's right. It's Garrett Summerfield, the kicker.
Yep.
That's all he's listed as, and he is now 19 for 19 on the year
really?
in point after on the season. If my memory serves me right, he was 18 for 18 prior to this. Okay. So he is now a perfect 19 for 19, and the Knights lead 7-0. Again, 6:32 left in the first quarter. We'll take a quick break and come back for the kickoff here from Lake Mills.
Imagine a seed dealership where 100% exclusive Asgrow DeKalb genetics are sold, where they treat your seed corn with 40 pounds of nitrogen from Pivot Bio, protect your seed beans from disease. Then they deliver that seed to your farm or field. Meanwhile, a variable rate script shows up on your monitor, ready to plant. Once that plant emerges, a drone flies over to count populations and scout the plant's health. When fall starts, that place calibrates your yield monitor and manages your data. With that data, you make informed decisions like where to buy your inputs. Where is this place? Storby Seed, where every day is seed day.
Welcome back, folks. Josiah Cleveland and Coach Bill Burns here with you on this little bit of a chillier Friday night, a lot colder than last week over in Ackley. It was a very warm October week. Now it's feeling more like the fall season.
Right.
Here's the kickoff, a line drive kick that's going to go over the head of Steeney. He's going to race back and pick it up, turn around, and look for some space. He does find a little bit, breaks a couple tackles. He's got some space. One man to beat.
I think he's going to
And he's going. Is there any flags on the field? No. It's a touchdown.
Nice.
A 90-yard kick return touchdown for Zach Steeney. And the Bulldogs are an extra point away from tying up this football game. I think that was about 90 where he picked it up.
Pretty darn close. And, sometimes that happens where the ball, squirts by the return man and he picks it up. And then sometimes the kickoff team gets out of their lanes or they run too deep. And, once that gets out in the opening, obviously you've seen him this year several times, he can go. So that's just what the Bulldogs needed. I was just going to say, we haven't had much in the return game this year. And there we go.
Going for two here, try to take the lead.
They only have 10 guys on the field.
And the ball is bobbled and dropped. Tackle made by number 14, Daniel Olson. That was Nash Delger there with the bobble. So the point after, the 2-point conversion, I should say, no good. Scores now 7-6. Newman Catholic still in front.
Yeah, Newman was running a 11th player on the field, and he wasn't anywhere near the line of scrimmage. Yeah, I think Nash had a chance if he could have handled that cleanly. It looked like a good toss.
Good toss, just not fielded well. But an exciting play nonetheless, getting on the board for the Bulldogs. Zach Steeney, a 90-yard kick return touchdown, the first return of the year for the Bulldogs that goes the distance. Been a couple, Coach, up to this point that we've seen that, man, there's just one guy.
Right.
One guy left, and that time he was able to outrun, I think it was 23. That was Isaiah Carson, the sophomore. He was able to outrun down the sideline, and a big play. Now the Bulldogs need to come back out here on defense and have a little bit of a better defensive possession here, and hopefully the kickoff is a good one, and the Knights have to start a little bit deeper in their own field, as they started at their own 49 there on that last possession. So Delger will be on to boot it away. First kickoff for him. He's had one punt. And he's going to onside it. It's still loose.
Oh, man.
And it's picked up at the 44-yard line by Newman Catholic. You're right, Coach. There was some space to grab it. It went to 10 yards it needed to go. And it looked like Lake Mills maybe just held off a little bit.
Yeah, because the first you know, depending what they coach. But the first guy looked like from Newman probably could have fielded. He let it go to block, which is maybe how they coach it. And nothing wrong with that, obviously. But, yeah, if they're just taking a little bit of a goofy hop off his chest or something, we would have had it. But good effort there, good try. It was a great kick.
Very good kick. So from the 44, the Knights will start their own 44. Motion in the backfield. They're going to run that same play off to the outside on the far end. Penalty flag flies from the backfield, and the ball carrier is number 14, Daniel Olson, being brought down after a gain of about 7 or 8. But we'll wait and see on the penalty. Looks like the Knights are moving backwards.
So what makes that play go is they have that wing back out there, and he helped seal our defensive end. So, you know, it looks like we have nobody out there, and so our cornerback, Landon Christian, has to come up there, and if he doesn't make the tackle, then they can get some yards. And he missed the tackle there, but fortunately for the Bulldogs, there was a penalty. So
it'll be 1st and 19. They had the penalty marked at the 45, so we'll back it to the 35. First down is the 46 of Lake Mills. The snap and a pitch to the near side here with Alec Egger. He's got a block, and he's got some space to run. Out to the outside. He's now going to cut the opposite way. Runs into his own man, and luckily, because of that, is able to be brought down. Otherwise, a touchdown was in his sight. Big play there for the Knights, 1st and 10.
Yeah, they got the edge sealed, and we got holding again. I don't even see a flag.
I didn't either. I was looking. I noticed number 14, Carlson, was still, or Olsen, excuse me, was still chilling back near the line of scrimmage after the play was over, but I didn't see the hanky on the field either.
Looks like the holding was approximately at the 50-yard line, so it's going to take it back to the 40. So
gain of 5?
Yeah, about a gain of 5. Yep. So Bulldogs got to take advantage. They got to get a stop here on 1st down.
Looking to throw on the outside. It's Egger.
About 7 or 8.
Tackle just across the 45, about the 46. Brings up 2nd, about 8.
That'll bring up 2nd and 8. So kind of a very odd way to get to 2nd and 8.
Yeah, strange. Kind of like that Jacksonville touchdown the other night, Monday night.
Yeah.
Fall down twice in the NFL and still score.
Handoff up the middle, 1st down and more, and getting tripped up is Weiner. But a good chunk there, and 1st down for the Newman Catholic Knights.
I don't know if I've ever seen an NFL quarterback fall down twice from the 3 and still score.
Be able to score, and we won't talk about the Chiefs' effort on that play.
Yeah, it was Chris Jones wasn't liking.
He said he thought the play was over.
Well,
I don't buy that. You're an NFL veteran.
Yeah, you get paid millions of dollars not to think that way.
Anyway, here is Egger again on the sweep action. He's going to be hit very hard by Josiah Sheldall. However, he does pick up a solid chunk there on the 1st down carry. Gets about 7, close to 8. It'll be 2nd and short.
Yep, textbook tackle, shoulder pad right in the chest.
2nd and 3.
It was a good run by him. He cut back. We did a good job sealing that to the inside. And, Josiah filled that running lane nicely. So here we got a 2-by-2 set.
Looking to throw. McGuire to his left. Now he's scrambling. Looking, and he's going to be brought down by the defense right around the line of scrimmage. They're going to move the stick, look like a half-yard forward. So it'll be about 3rd and 2. No gain on the play.
Good job by our DBs there. They were trying to run that little hitch. I think it was to the outside receiver. And about a 5-yard hitch, and we were all over it. So they had to scramble.
Is that Manis, 74?
Yep. Got a different number.
He with Manis with the tackle. Handoff up the middle. And a 1st down. for Cole Weiner. Fresh set of downs up to the 29-yard line for Newman Catholic. 3:15 left in the first quarter. It's a 7-6 ball game. Newman Catholic holding on to a 1-point lead. McGuire under center. He's going to keep it the side.
Bootleg.
Trying to get to the far sideline. Now he's going to let it go. It's intercepted. Penalty flag flies, but it's intercepted by the Bulldogs. We'll see what the flag is.
I think they had a lineman downfield. You bet. Bulldog
yeah.
ball. Good job.
5 interceptions coming into the contest. Now 6 for Cal McGuire. And a play that I think he just maybe kind of looked like he was just trying to maybe force that throw a little bit.
Absolutely. He's rolling to his left, has to throw back. And that, that's a tough play for college quarterbacks and NFL quarterbacks. Yeah. And, was that Mason Helgeson?
I'm looking.
I
It's,
think so.
Oh, you can't. It's number 6, yeah.
No, number 8, isn't it?
Oh, yeah, 8, right there.
Landon Christian.
He thought it was on him. He goes, he puts his hands up. He saw the hanky. He thought it was on the defense, but no. So 1st and 10 for the Bulldogs from their own 12-yard line. Motion in the backfield. Pitch outside. Zach Steeney will corral it. Now he's going to try to cut upfield, but a trio of white jerseys are there to bring him down after a gain of 1.
Didn't get a great block out on the edge, and they're doing a good job taking away our running alley. We're trying to get to that alley. So our split's trying to kick out the corner, and then we're trying to seal everybody else inside, hit that alley, but they're doing a good job. So short gain.
Second and long here for the Bulldogs. Just over 2 minutes left in this opening quarter here from Lake Mills. Delger in the backfield. Looking to throw here is Stentrud. Now he's going to step up in the pocket, try to get to the outside on the near sideline. He'll be brought down inbounds, and the gain will be... let's see where they put the stick. About 3 or 4. He'll bring up 3rd and about 5. So a decent job there of Stentrud stepping up in the pocket.
I'd like to see him get that ball on the left side there. He could have had a chance with his right hand to try and stiff arm that guy. And, coach has been on him all year about getting that ball in the outside hand.
Maybe get a couple more yards, make
absolutely.
this 3rd down a little more manageable. But they're going to hand it off up the middle, and Sheldon will pinball off a guy and fall to the grass.
About 3rd and 2. Tough call here.
It'll be 4th and 2 now.
Yeah, 4th and 2.
4th and maybe 1, actually. But with a minute left.
We're going to go for it here with, why not?
Yeah. Sheldon in the backfield. Stentrud is going to be under center here. 13 on the play clock. They snap it. They give it right up the middle. I don't know if he got it.
Don't think so.
Red nicely defended, even better by Newman Catholic. And now they're going to have the ball just outside the red zone.
Yeah, they had both. I think they had both linebackers in the A gaps there, so they had A gaps, B gaps covered, and that's where we tried to run the ball and turn the ball over on down. So 48 seconds to go, second quarter, and a very well played first quarter by the Bulldogs.
Handoff cutting out to the outside and being brought down off the left tackle, Cole Weiner. He'll get about 6 yards on the first down.
Just a little dive, B gap, bounce it out about the C gap there. We got stoppage the clock for...
I think they said Sheldon was down too long, maybe.
Could be.
So he's going to have to take a play off.
Looks like he's okay.
Yeah. So the clock will resume running here. They don't have to run a play if they don't want to, but it looks like they will, and they will. Pitch out to the far side, squeezing through, breaking a tackle, and then getting hit hard towards the goal line is number 14, Daniel Olson, the ball carrier there. It'll be first and goal at the 1-yard line for Newman Catholic.
Yep, that'll be the end of the first quarter. Newman's just doing a really good job of getting to the edge, whether it's in the eye or in the wing tee.
Nice up top, 7-6.
So we'll take a quick break and come right back here for more football on KIOW.com.
At Lake Mills Family Dental, we prioritize kindness and respect while providing quality dentistry for all ages. I am Dr. Tao.
And I am Dr. Michael Melhoff. We offer a wide variety of procedures, including root canals, extractions, braces, and Invisalign.
We are now accepting new patients. Call now to make your appointment. We can't wait to meet you. Se habla español.
Get the laundry pair that you can use to conquer pet hair like a pro with the Maytag Pet Pro system. The built-in Pet Pro filter in the washer visibly removes pet hair on any cycle, while the XL lint trap in the dryer traps and removes additional pet hair. Visit Singlestead Hardware today to see how the Maytag Pet Pro system works. Singlestead Hardware, your do-it-best store at 202 North Washington in Lake Mills, or at singlesteadhardware.com.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Lake Mills, Iowa, here at the Lake Mills Athletic Complex. Our first quarter score ends up with a 7-6 advantage in favor of Newman Catholic, but they are literally on the doorstep here of the end zone. They'll have first and goal from the 1-yard line here as we switch ends of the field.
I expect a dive to the fullback here.
McGuire.
That's what you get. Oh, man. Nice
Big
job.
hit.
Wow.
Nice gap control there from the Bulldog defensive front.
Yep. Lane Sprecher and Josiah cleaning up. So Bulldogs are hitting hard tonight. That's about the fourth time where our defense has rocked the Newman Knight ball carrier. So boys are playing tonight.
On the outside, Egger will waltz into the end zone off the right tackle for another Newman Catholic touchdown. They will add to their lead, making it 13-6, 11:25 left in this first half. I was looking at the stats earlier, I don't think they've attempted a 2-point conversion, or at least haven't had a successful one. Doesn't really say attempts, just has success rate.
Well, if you're 18 for 18 or 19 for 19.
Yeah. And here's the kick. It is up.
It's good.
And through. So 14-6, our new score. And we'll keep it here as the teams will head to the sideline to huddle up and then go out for the ensuing kickoff. Last time we had this, we had a 90-yard kick return touchdown with Zach Steeney. So we'll see what this kickoff has in store.
So be nice, just to get good field position and cut down the field, and you never know. I would presume they might pooch kick it maybe, or.
Yeah, I don't think they really want to kick it back to Zach again after what happened, but we'll see. Again, early in the second quarter here, it's an 8-point lead for Newman Catholic. Here at the final home game of the season for Lake Mills, it is senior night. They'll recognize the seniors and cheerleaders, senior football players and senior cheerleaders after the game. So we'll make sure to highlight that once this game is concluded as well. But
absolutely, you gotta love the seniors that are stick it out for all 4 years of high school, and the majority of them played middle school and even younger than that. So it's not easy to do.
A lot of time. There's the squib. He's going to take a high bounce to Mason Helgeson, trying to get upfield, and then he's going to be met by a couple jerseys in white, right at about the 34-yard line.
I think that was actually Landon Christian.
Oh, it was Landon Christian.
Yep.
My apologies.
As we figured, a little bit of a squibber.
So it'll be 1st and 10 from the 33-yard line. Trying to get their offense rolling a little bit here. Motion in the backfield, and the handoff will go up the middle. Looked like an awkward exchange between Stentrud and Sheldall. And Sheldall is going to fall forward for about a yard.
I don't think we're getting a lot of a push inside with our offensive line. There's too many people around that mesh.
Ball moves up to the 34, so it is 2nd and 9. .10:45 left in the first half. Stentrud takes the snap. He's going to look to throw on a straight drop back. Looking. Stops, and now he's going to be brought down for a sack at about the 25.
I think Asher just needs to, once, in his head, once his first or second read is not there, he just needs to throw that out of bounds and not take a six-yard loss. He had an opportunity there to get that ball out of bounds.
3rd and 18. It's going to go down more like an 8 or 9 yard loss.
Yeah,
and
right.
Yeah, I agree with you, Coach. It's just
He had a little time there to just get it away.
Yeah. It's a slow developing rush there, but good coverage down the field from Newman Catholic. So they're going to run the option, pitch it outside to Zach Steeney. He's got a little bit of space. He's going to cut it upfield. He's got the first down and more. He breaks a tackle and is brought down across midfield over to the 40-yard line. There's a 3rd down and long conversion that goes for about 25, 30 yards. First down, Lake Mills.
2 great blocks out on the edge by our receivers. And once again, they're just stock blocking. They're not putting them on their butt. They're just getting in their way, running their feet. Blocking them the way they want to go. And there was that alley I was talking about. Yep, hitting that alley.
So 1st and 10 from the 41 of Newman Catholic. Motion in the backfield again. This time is going to be pitched back to the near side with Delger. He breaks one tackle, breaks another tackle, squeezes forward, cross the 30, and close to another first down. It will be another first down for the Bulldogs. A couple good pitch plays there, one to the near side and one to the far side. And Lake Mills offense now just on the outside of the red zone.
Absolutely. So good job. Let's keep it going.
Taking the snap and motion. Penalty flags will fly.
Looks like on the Bulldogs.
Legal procedure against the Bulldogs.
Yeah, I think we went on a different count there, and the Newman person moved, but I think we moved earlier. So knock us back 5 yards to the 32-yard line. So we got trips to the top, or twins to the top with Nash at the wing. Now we're going in motion with Zach.
Up the middle, Josiah Sheldall got the penalty yardage back and a couple extra.
Yep, Josiah hasn't played fullback hardly at all, but if he can just slide that to the outside, he slid it a little bit late. If he can slide that, as soon as he's got that ball in his stomach, he would have had some big yards there. So but nonetheless, good game.
Yes. About 7 there. We'll make it 2nd and 8.
So we got Gavin Payton out wide here in the bottom and Landon Christian up the top. Josiah still in the backfield.
Looking to pitch it out. He's got it. He's going to... Couldn't quite get the block there from Steeney.
56 did a good job. Logan Vasky.
Third down and about 9.
I'd like to think we'd be able to get the ball downfield on some play action here. But, if we do that, Ashley just got to get rid of it. You got to get rid of it quick. And
internal clock.
Exactly. Because it's, everything looks the same between run action and pass action. And those Newman DBs are tight.
Yeah, nobody really behind the 15-yard line right now.
Right.
And they're going to look to throw on the play action. The pass is caught. A big lick delivered by Alex Egger on the receiver. Was that Steeney or Delger that caught it?
I think it was Delger. So that was a good throw by Asher and picked up 7, so we got a 4th and 2.
4th and about 2.
I think I'd try to get to the edge if I was the Bulldogs here, whether it's on toss or run that option.
18 on the play clock, and now with 15, they will break the huddle. 4th and 2. Bulldogs trail by 8. 6.5 minutes left in this first half.
That backer's in the gap.
Stentrud looking outside. That was red like a textbook. 58. Zachary Royce, the senior, did not bite on the play action at all. And right away, Stentrud goes down. Turnover on downs.
Yep, I think he just shot the gap, and if we could have got a block on him, I think we could have got to the edge. But he just shot the gap, and we didn't pick him up. So, but a good drive by the Bulldogs. Ate up some clock. See if we can get a defensive stop here.
6.5 minutes left in the first half. Bulldogs trail by 8. Back on offense go the Knights. They'll run it up the middle. With Cole Weiner, he'll get about 5.
Yeah, close
4.
to 5, yep. Good. Long 4, short 5.
Rugness and Sheldahl making the stop for Lake Mills.
Bring up a 2nd, 6 at the 33.
And about 6.
Back in that I formation.
Handoff. No, it's going to be a pitch back to Egger. Trying to get to the outside on the far end. It'll be down close to the first down marker. It'll be 3rd down, though, in about 2.
If I'm a corner on the Bulldog team, when they come in that I formation, I don't know, I'm taking my chances. I'm cheating up, and I'm going to blow that toss sweep up, because they only run about two or three different plays out of there, and the only one that's going to affect you as a corner is that sweep. So
3rd and 2. Motion in the backfield. They'll hand it off on the sweep. Waits for a block.
Good.
Now he's going to cut inside up to the 45 for a first down. We had good outside contain, but he was patient, waited for the block, was the ball carrier, Daniel Olson. And once that block was there, he cut back in and was able to get to the 45 for the fresh set of downs.
Yeah, we did a great job on the edge. We were just a little slow getting there with the flow of our inside guys, but good job by the DBs there. 5:20 to go, second quarter.
McGuire takes the snap. He'll hand it off on a little bit of an eye candy play. A lot of space to run, and now brought down at the 34 of Lake Mills is number 34, Max Robbins, the ball carrier.
Yep, just a counter play, misdirection play. Quarterback reverses out one way and then gives it back to the coming back the other way.
Under 5 minutes left in the half. The Newman Catholic Knights will get the ball first on the flip side of halftime, so this is a big possession here for the Lake Mills defense. They're going to go up the middle this time. A lot of room to run. And about 7 before being brought down. The ball carrier, number 36, Cole Weiner, getting the carry. And Coach, what does it do with when you have that amount of backfield depth that you can kind of interchange once every 4 different plays? You got a different guy getting the ball in the backfield. What does that do as a defense?
Well, it keeps the running backs fresh. Obviously, they don't have to carry it 25 times a game. And then it just keeps the defense guessing,
Looking to throw. McGuire, he's got a receiver. Bobbled but caught. Breaks a tackle now, and he's going to scoot down the sideline for a touchdown.
Missed tackle out there on the edge, and that's just the wing back going out in the flat.
26 yards out.
Just a little out pattern in the flat there, and he ran through a tackle by Bulldog.
26-yard touchdown catch for Daniel Olson. And now on for the point after attempt to make it a 21-6 game is Sutterfield. Kick is up and right through.
Point kick by Summerfield is good. Knights go up 21-6.
21-6 the score. 4:01 left in the first half. We'll take a quick break and come back for the kickoff here from Lake Mills.
Dependable LP gas, delivered on time, every time. That's Hanson LP Gas of Lake Mills and Thompson. Since 2005, we've offered competitive pricing, flexible contract options, new tank installations, and exceptional service. Whether it's propane for your home, farm, or business, you can count on our local team for quick, efficient delivery and friendly support. Hanson LP Gas, your hometown choice for dependable propane.
Farmers, are you adding to or upgrading your grain handling system? Grow Electric in Lake Mills can help. We have specialized in agriculture electric needs for more than 40 years and take pride in the quality of work and service we provide. Steve and his experienced team will get your grain handling equipment running, standing behind their work. To get your project scheduled, contact Grow Electric in Lake Mills today. Call 641-592-8282. Follow us on Facebook or at growelectric.com. That's GROE electric.com.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Josiah Cleveland and Coach Bill Burns here with you tonight. Line drive kick through the wickets, and now it's going to be picked up by Nash Delger at about the 20-yard line. He's going to squeeze through a couple tackles and be brought down at the 37-yard line. So a decent return there. Solid field position for the Bulldogs to operate, and they've got just under 4 minutes to try to find a score here.
I think we got a different quarterback coming in here, Josiah.
Do we?
We do. Freshman Braylon Hansen.
We saw Braylon a little bit in that Belmont-Clemmy game. I know you weren't able to be there, but saw him towards the tail end in the fourth quarter when the reserves win. So, yeah, we have a new quarterback here. They'll hand it off up the middle with Sheldall. He's going to try to truck his legs forward, and he'll be brought down after a couple yards up to the 39.
And you go back a couple minutes, we had 4th and 2, and we didn't get it on about their 20. And then, in 5-6 plays, all of a sudden it's a 2-score game. So, if you can just get that extra 2 yards there.
Big play.
Absolutely. So, yeah, Braylon's got a good upside here, with our lack of numbers. JV's only played 2 games, but he's got a lot of work in practice. And, he's got a bright future at quarterback over the next few years.
They're going to pitch it out to Zach Steeney. He'll get spun down by number 14, Olson. And the tackle will be made just about at the line of scrimmage. They'll maybe move the ball forward a little bit, but not much there on that play. It'll be 3rd and about 8 with just under 3 minutes left in the half.
So we'll see if Coach entrusts Braylon to
put in the air.
Put the ball in the air here.
We have 2 receivers on the near side, a single receiver on the far end. And he is going to straight drop back, look to throw, He's going to throw it up for grabs. It's intercepted and then tackled by number 0, Nash Delger. The intercepting player was number 11, Brady Martin. Kind of threw it up for grabs. There are a couple of receivers in the area, but about 3 Newman Catholic defenders also in the area.
Yep.
And they'll take over at the 42 of Lake Mills.
Yep, just hung up there a little bit too long, and but you know, getting some experience, getting some varsity playing time. So it's very important here to try to keep Newman out of the end zone here.
2:31 left in the half.
Single coverage up top.
Motion in the backfield. They're going to give it up the middle. Was able to squeeze through the line of scrimmage for about 5 yards on the first down run. Max Robbins, the halfback there. No rush for Newman Catholic. Still with all 3 timeouts for both teams here. 2nd and 5, 2 minutes left in the half. They'll hand it off to Egger on the outside, trying to get to the outside, and a nice open field tackle made by the safety there. Delger was the Bulldog there with the tackle, but a first down converted there for Newman Catholic. It'll be 1st and 10 from the 29 with 1:49 left and counting.
Yeah, once again, they're getting to that edge pretty freely. They're pulling both guards there, it looked like, and those guards are out there with 5 yards before they have to block anybody. So
right up the gut again, and a good chunk, nearly 9 yards for Cole Weiner. 2nd and 1. 1:20 left. Ball spotted right at the 20-yard line.
Need to watch number 4 out here in the flat. He's the wing on this side. He's going in motion.
They're going to bootleg it out to the weak side, looking to throw across his body, and it's a little bit behind the intended receiver, Daniel Olson. That time he had Olson open, but again, moving to your offside, having to contort your body and throw across your body like that, it's not an easy play for any quarterback to make at any level.
No, it's not. And you saw it exactly right there. He threw it behind him. He did have him there. Isaiah Torres was on the coverage, but he was about a step behind. We had good coverage on number 7, who was running a deeper route.
So they decide to throw it on 2nd and short. That'll bring up 3rd and 1. Just under 1 minute left, with the clock now stopped after the incompletion. A little bit of confusion in the backfield. Now rolling out to the right side and tucking and running and getting out of bounds after picking up the first down is Thomas McGuire, picking up the first down.
And stops the clock.
Yep, right at 55 seconds. Ball is spotted at the 18.
Yeah, we need to get a punch out or a tip ball or something here. Looks like they're going shotgun. 2 receivers here. Big target there in the slot.
Looking to throw. McGuire will throw short. And penalty flag will fly.
I think they got a legal man downfield again because the running back caught it in front of the line of scrimmage. And he's got to be behind the line of scrimmage.
They're going to get 65 there, I think.
Let's see.
Joe Beamer was the lineman downfield, I think. Freshman.
Yep. So once again, explaining that. So the lineman can be downfield as long as that running back catches the ball behind the line. But this officiating crew, they're doing a good job tonight. Helping,
it's not a call you see too often.
And it looked like he was a good yard or so in front of that line of scrimmage. So, and it's tough for those running backs. They can't take their eyes off of what they're doing and look and see where the down marker is.
It's just this spatial awareness, that second nature where you're at.
And the clock's running.
Down to 40 seconds again. Both teams with all 3 timeouts left. Here's the snap for Thomas McGuire. He's going to look to throw. Looks over the middle. Now he's going to roll out to his right. He's got a bunch of guys there, and it's tipped. Nearly intercepted by the Bulldogs. Cross the middle. Went off the hands there.
Isaiah Torres had it. But, yeah, we're doing a good job on the coverage. That was a little bit of a little hitch. The receiver at the top of the formation, he ran out about 5 yards, stopped, and then took off, but we didn't bite at all. And McGuire's he's been a little bit out of sync tonight, you know.
Yeah, he's looked a little frantic at times.
I mean, he had that one great throw for a touchdown, but here we got trips.
To the near side here, single receiver up top. Looking to throw. It's a quick pass on the outside to Olsen. He's going to put a hesitation move on, and with that hesitation, he's able to scamper out of bounds. After about a gain of only about 6 or 7, it'll be third and about 9. The clock does stop at 23.2.
All right, let's go, Bulldogs. Here we go. We got to keep them out. 3rd and 9. Kind of surprised Rich McCardle hasn't used any of his timeouts just to talk about things, you know. But
yeah.
Got number 7 over here. We got one-on-one. There's the
slant over the middle. Big hit by Josiah Sheldall, but the pass is caught and held onto by Wes Cole, and I think the brunt of that hit was taken by Landon Christian.
Yep, I think Josiah hit the receiver, and the receiver ended up on top of Landon. But
this clock will stop with 17.5 to deal, or attend to, I should say, the injured Bulldog down at the 5. It is good for first down. Coming up, we'll have our halftime show brought to you by Storby Seed in Lake Mills.
Yep, that's good. Landon's up. Looks like he's good. He's got to sit out a play. Well, with 3 timeouts left, they can run the ball here.
And they're going to burn one right here.
Yep.
So they can still run the ball with the 2 timeouts they have, but they're going to talk it over here. This will be 1st and goal from the 5. And really, you know, just about everything is on the table here for this night offense.
Yep. You know, Bulldogs have played a good first half. They, you know, created a turnover. They've moved the ball at times, and you know, just come up a couple yards short a couple times on 4th down. I think we took a sack on the one, but they stopped us on a 4th and 2. And but Bulldogs they're hitting hard. They're playing tough.
Yeah, definitely coming out and showing that. I mean, this is a team that knows they've only got this game and next week left, and they're gonna come out and give it everything they have here on the Friday night, especially final home game for the seniors included, and you wanna be put out a good performance here for the home fans and for the seniors. So it'll be 1st and goal from the 5-yard line for Newman Catholic. Again, 17.5 seconds left in this first half. 2 timeouts left now for Newman Catholic. All 3 for Lake Mills. Motion in the backfield. They're going to hand it off out in the outside, and that's Alec Egger on his 2nd touchdown run of the night, pushing the lead up to 27-6.
There's that outside trap again. They're just blocked down, pull, and just don't. We can't get there. We can't scrape. Josiah couldn't scrape over the top. He's getting sealed by the offensive tackle.
Summerfield on for the point after. 3 for 3 tonight. Here's the kick. And it's good.
Summerfield's extra point is good. Knights go up 20.
So 14.5 seconds left in this half.
Yep, so 28-6 lead for the Knights.
Again, we'll have our Storby Seed halftime show coming up in just a matter of moments. We'll talk about the first half. We'll check out some area scores as postseason pictures are starting to gain a little bit more clarity, but some really big games happening this week. Teams needing wins to keep their chances alive. Teams needing wins to secure a playoff spot. Teams needing to win to secure the district title.
Right.
And we'll break all that down here in, again, matter of moments. And then the band that is performing tomorrow at State Marching Band will have their final home game performance as well. And I believe we're going to have a performance from the, what do they call them? The Pom Pups? Okay.
So they have some elementary aged cheerleading going on.
That was supposed to be a couple weeks ago during the West Hancock game. Obviously, that game didn't happen, so they pushed it back to this game. They're going to onside it. It's tipped, kept alive.
Yep. So touched before it went 10 yards by Newman Catholic. So that'll give us the ball at about our 45, or it should.
Interesting call there to onside it with 14.5 seconds left. See where they officially spot this football. They're going to put it at the 49 of Newman Catholic. Stentry's coming back out here for this drive. 3 timeouts. You can run the ball here.
Yeah,
and,
I think with
you've got some time before you can potentially just decide to take a shot.
Playing really soft, maybe just get it into Zach or Nash's hands running it. But
there's a snap. They're going to look to throw with Stentrud rolling out. He's got to get rid of it. He takes a big hit, and he's brought down for the sack, and that will be the half as Lake Mills will let the clock roll down to zeros. So at the halftime point, we are at a 28-6 ball game. Newman Catholic with the lead here over Lake Mills. And when we come back, we'll have our halftime show. Again, the halftime show is brought to you by Storby Seed in Lake Mills, where every day is seed day. Find out more at storbyseed.com. We'll be back in a few minutes here for our Storby Seed halftime show.
Imagine a seed dealership where 100% exclusive Asgrow DeKalb genetics are sold, where they treat your seed corn with 40 pounds of nitrogen from Pivot Bio, protect your seed beans from disease. Then they deliver that seed to your farm or field. Meanwhile, a variable rate script shows up on your monitor, ready to plant. Once that plant emerges, a drone flies over to count populations and scout the plant's health. When fall starts, that place calibrates your yield monitor and manages your data. With that data, you make informed decisions like where to buy your inputs. Where is this place? Storby Seed, where every day is seed day.
Waldorf University allows students room to grow beyond just their major. Waldorf Music Education major and theater student Ethan Hexamer.
There's so many good professors. Right now I'm taking Magic, Monsters, and Heroes of the Middle Ages with Jonathan Clockey. And this is my first class with him, but he's really made an impact. He's made the classroom super engaging and a really positive environment to be in.
Expand your horizons at Waldorf University in Forest City. Find out more at waldorf.edu. Waldorf University, the AND school.
At MBT Bank, we know that farming is more than just a job. It's a way of life. This is Jason Newman, your Ag Loan Officer in Forest City. Whether it's harvest time or planning for next season, MBT Bank is your trusted partner in ag lending. We're here to support your needs with personalized financial solutions. Reach out today and let us cultivate success together. MBT Bank, member FDIC.
Where will you go with MBT Bank? Where will you go with MBT? Where will you go with
Stendard Insurance in Lake Mills, proudly serving clients since 1992. We offer a diverse range of insurance options and companies backed by staff that are devoted to you. Whether it's going through your EOBs and bills to make sure your bills are getting paid correctly, or a personal insurance review to make sure your property is up to current replacement cost levels, Stendard Insurance is there for you. Stendard Insurance, quality, service, and knowledge from one of the area's leading independent insurance providers.
Whether it's homework, working from home, or streaming your favorite show, connect and protect what matters most with WCTA Managed Wi-Fi and Security Plus. You can control your network, set limits, block content, and keep threats out. Download our Managed Wi-Fi app today and enjoy 3 months of Security Plus free. Plus, new internet customers receive a $50 bill credit. Call 800-592-6105 to learn more or sign up today. WCTA, customer service you can count on.
I'm part of the 100%.
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 Hi, I'm Vanessa Kaler. A recent state survey asked Nyack students if we would recommend Nyack to family and friends, and the answer was 100% said yes, including me. Nyack is close to home, so I save money on housing, driving, and meals, but also the tuition is far less than if I'd started at a four-year school. The instructors and advisors are supportive and helpful, and my credits will all transfer. I'm proud to say that I'm part of the 100% that says choose Nyack first.
Summer heat, stormy weather, road construction, all these things take a toll on your vehicle. If it's time to get a new one, come see us at Forest City Ford. This is Michelle, and we have over 60 vehicles in stock, including 2025 Escapes, Mavericks, Broncos, Explorers, F-150s, and more. We can find or order any vehicle you want. Come see us now at Forest City Ford, where customers send their friends, at the corner of Highways 9 and 69 in Forest City, or online anytime at forestcityford.com.
You didn't start your business to do taxes. Good thing we did. Block Advisors by H&R Block serves over 2 million businesses like yours every year. From daycare providers to home contractors and realtors, we've seen it all. Find a tax expert who understands the ins and outs of your industry. Visit our offices in Forest City or Garner and start your small business taxes today.
In Forest City, call 641-585-3751. And in Garner, call 641-923-3169.
Lennox in the air means money in your pocket. Turn to Young Plumbing and Heating for special offers happening today that will put high-quality Lennox air in your home and savings back in your pocket. For a limited time, they're offering up to $1,800 in rebates, or qualified buyers make no payments. Incur no interest for 12 months when financing a new Lennox system. Plus, receive up to $2,600 in federal tax credits. Call Young Plumbing and Heating today, 641-592-5611, or visit them online at youngph.com. Conditions apply. See dealer for details.
Imagine a seed dealership where 100% exclusive Asgrow DeKalb genetics are sold, where they treat your seed corn with 40 pounds of nitrogen from Pivot Bio, protect your seed beans from disease. Then they deliver that seed to your farm or field. Meanwhile, a variable rate script shows up on your monitor, ready to plant. Once that plant emerges, a drone flies over to count populations and scout the plant's health. When fall starts, that place calibrates your yield monitor and manages your data. With that data, you make informed decisions like where to buy your inputs. Where is this place? Storby Seed, where every day is seed day.
At Lake Mills Family Dental, we prioritize kindness and respect while providing quality dentistry for all ages. I am Dr. Tao.
And I am Dr. Michael Melhoff. We offer a wide variety of procedures, including root canals, extractions, braces, and Invisalign.
We are now accepting new patients. Call now to make your appointment. We can't wait to meet you. Se habla español.
Get the laundry pair that you can use to conquer pet hair like a pro with the Maytag Pet Pro system. The built-in Pet Pro filter in the washer visibly removes pet hair on any cycle, while the XL lint trap in the dryer traps and removes additional pet hair. Visit Singlestead Hardware today to see how the Maytag Pet Pro system works. Singlestead Hardware, your do-it-best store at 202 North Washington in Lake Mills, or at singlesteadhardware.com.
Farmers, are you adding to or upgrading your grain handling system? Grow Electric in Lake Mills can help. We have specialized in agriculture electric needs for more than 40 years and take pride in the quality of work and service we provide. Steve and his experienced team will get your grain handling equipment running, standing behind their work. To get your project scheduled, contact Grow Electric in Lake Mills today. Call 641-592-8282. Follow us on Facebook or at growelectric.com. That's GROE electric.com.
Dependable LP gas, delivered on time, every time. That's Hanson LP Gas of Lake Mills and Thompson. Since 2005, we've offered competitive pricing, flexible contract options, new tank installations, and exceptional service. Whether it's propane for your home, farm, or business, you can count on our local team for quick, efficient delivery and friendly support. Hanson LP Gas, your hometown choice for dependable propane.
Waldorf University allows students room to grow beyond just their major. Waldorf music education major and theater student Ethan Hexamer.
There's so many good professors. Right now I'm taking Magic Monsters and Heroes of the Middle Ages with Jonathan Clockey, and this is my first class with him, but he's really made an impact. He's made the classroom super engaging and a really positive environment to be in.
Expand your horizons at Waldorf University in Forest City. Find out more at waldorf.edu. Waldorf University, the and school.
At NBT Bank, we know that farming is more than just a job. It's a way of life. This is Jason Newman, your ag loan officer in Forest City. Whether it's harvest time or planning for next season, NBT Bank is your trusted partner in ag lending. We're here to support your needs with personalized financial solutions. Reach out today and let us cultivate success together. NBT Bank, member FDIC.
Where will you go with NBT Bank? Where will you go with NBT? Where will you go with
Stendard Insurance in Lake Mills, proudly serving clients since 1992. We offer a diverse range of insurance options and companies backed by staff that are devoted to you. Whether it's going through your EOBs and bills to make sure your bills are getting paid correctly, or a personal insurance review to make sure your property is up to current replacement cost levels, Stendard Insurance is there for you. Stendard Insurance, quality, service, and knowledge from one of the area's leading independent insurance providers.
Whether it's homework, working from home, or streaming your favorite show, connect and protect what matters most with WCTA Managed Wi-Fi and Security Plus. You can control your network, set limits, block content, and keep threats out. Download our Managed Wi-Fi app today and enjoy 3 months of Security Plus free. Plus, new internet customers receive a $50 bill credit. Call 800-592-6105 to learn more or sign up today. WCTA, customer service you can count on.
I'm part of the 100%.
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 Hi, I'm Vanessa Kaler. A recent state survey asked NIAC students if we would recommend NIAC to family and friends, and the answer was 100% said yes, including me. NIAC is close to home, so I save money on housing, driving, and meals, but also the tuition is far less than if I'd started at a four-year school. The instructors and advisors are supportive and helpful, and my credits will all transfer. I'm proud to say that I'm part of the 100% that says choose NIAC first.
Summer heat, stormy weather, road construction, all these things take a toll on your vehicle. If it's time to get a new one, come see us at Forest City Ford. This is Michelle, and we have over 60 vehicles in stock, including 2025 Escapes, Mavericks, Broncos, Explorers, F-150s, and more. We can find or order any vehicle you want. Come see us now at Forest City Ford, where customers send their friends, at the corner of Highways 9 and 69 in Forest City, or online anytime at forestcityford.com.
You didn't start your business to do taxes. Good thing we did. Block Advisors by H&R Block serves over 2 million businesses like yours every year. From daycare providers to home contractors and realtors, we've seen it all. Find a tax expert who understands the ins and outs of your industry. Visit our offices in Forest City or Garner and start your small business taxes today.
In Forest City, call 641-585-3751. And in Garner, call 641-923-3169.
Imagine a seed dealership where 100% exclusive Asgrow DeKalb genetics are sold, where they treat your seed corn with 40 pounds of nitrogen from Pivot Bio, protect your seed beans from disease. Then they deliver that seed to your farm or field. Meanwhile, a variable rate script shows up on your monitor, ready to plant. Once that plant emerges, a drone flies over to count populations and scout the plant's health. When fall starts, that place calibrates your yield monitor and manages your data. With that data, you make informed decisions like where to buy your inputs. Where is this place? Storby Seed, where every day is seed day.
All right, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, here to our Storby Seed halftime show. It's 28-6 in favor of Newman Catholic here at the break, and we just saw the Lake Mills Marching Band put on their final home show of the season. They'll head to Fort Dodge tomorrow, and I think they said looking for their 13th straight Division I rating. So best of luck to the band, and the band always wins, is what I was told in high school. So.
Yep. So, they've had a lot of success over the years, and keep it rolling, and good for them.
They also recognize the seniors in the band there, and now we're going through the, I think this is cross country?
This is cross country, yep.
Future plans include attending Luther College to wrestle and to study biology to become an orthopedic.
We'll have the cheerleaders coming up here as well soon, but Coach, quickly, let's talk about that first half here just a little bit. Good start, touchdown drive for Newman Catholic after they stopped the Bulldogs on their opening possession. But we didn't get to it then. Let's get to it now, I guess. The H&R Block play of the game, that 90-yard rushing touchdown, return touchdown for Zach Steeney made the game 7-6.
Yeah, and like I said earlier, the Bulldogs are playing well. We've moved the ball at times, come up short a couple times in some fourth downs, but we have a tough time stopping their offense. They're very diversified. We've had a couple moments in there, got an interception, and
nearly had a second one.
And hitting hard, some good physical tackles. But, they're pretty diversified and very athletic. And so
and it helps them. They've got the backfield depth that they do. They're able to exchange, they're 4 deep right now, really.
Absolutely.
And keep the fresh legs going. And Lake Mills just unfortunately doesn't have that luxury on offense or really defense to exchange those linebackers, those defensive backs, and keep some freshness in there.
Right. We got, a few seniors mixed in there, but still playing a lot of young guys. And lack of depth has been an issue, obviously, all year. But they're playing hard, a lot of heart, a lot of guts. And I'm sure we'll get the same effort from them in the second half.
Absolutely.
Got any scores there to share at all?
Yeah, we've got a few. Forest City with a win can clinch a playoff spot. However, it looks like they're just about – or they just started their second half over in Forest City. They're playing North Fayette Valley. And, it's kind of hard to say, a little bit of fuzziness. Forest City either has 8, 6, or 0. However, either way, North Fayette Valley looks like they've got 14. So that's Forest City's trailing at half. Clear Lake is hosting Iowa Falls, and they are up by a score of 21-0 in that contest. We'll get to the West Hancock game last. Check out 8-man here, Northwood Kensett and Bishop Garrigan. It's all Bishop Garrigan, 55-0 over Northwood Kensett. Belmont Clemmy hosting Sioux Central in a late non-district game. It's Sioux Central 31, Belmont Clemmy 14 at the half.
That Garrigan team, they are...
Yeah. They are, they went to the semifinals last year, I think. They fell in the semifinals.
Won it 2 years ago, but I think they're definitely the favorite.
We'll throw in this game quickly. Starmont and East Buchanan. Starmont's up 21-14. Eagle Grove hosting Garner Hayfield Ventura. It's 30-13 in favor of Eagle Grove. We saw Eagle Grove way back here week one. And to date, that's their only win of the season. They're looking for win number 2 over the Cardinals, who are looking for win number 1. And West Delaware hosting Charles City, 21-0 West Delaware. I believe that West Delaware team is ranked, maybe, or they may even think of the volleyball team.
I'm not sure. They might be.
One of either football or volleyball or both are ranked. So, and then let's check out West Hancock here. West Hancock 14, West Fork 6 in that game. Second half underway there, and I think if my math was correct, West Hancock wins district with the win.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. West Fork's played some good football this year.
They have, yeah. We'll see them next week on the road. We'll head to Sheffield to end the season, and West Fork, I believe, has locked up a playoff spot, but they
just got the one loss, right?
They do, so they're still fighting for the district as well. They're able to come back and beat West Hancock. Tiebreaker scenarios could get a little murky with Newman Catholic only having the one loss as well, but West Fork with a win could still win the district. So a lot a lot of seeding still up for grabs. Obviously, you want to finish in the top 2 to have that home game, but you do just really in general want to punch your ticket. Sure. And we've got some good games to follow along with here tonight and into next week. But looks like we're going to have the Pom Pups, right? They're called?
Yep, got a couple of granddaughters down there, so they were excited today to be able to come to the game tonight and go out on the track and perform.
And we'll keep it here and check this out a little bit. Newman is back out on the field. Lake Mills still yet to return from their half. Looks like we're going to have some stunting here a little bit.
Yep, I don't know. It's pretty risky. Looks like they're good hands down there.
All right. Great job by the Pom Pups. I think, if I saw correctly on social media, they might have only had one practice.
Yeah, I'm not
because
sure.
Because then it was a few weeks ago, because like I said, it was supposed to be a couple weeks ago at that West Hancock home game. Right. They had the practice that week, and then they just they didn't practice until they just performed. So well done by all the young ladies out there, future Bulldog cheerleaders, we hope. And
yep, so we were able to fit a lot in terms of halftime activities in 20 minutes between Parents' Night and the band and the Pom Pups. And so that's good.
We'll have some more post-game activities, too, as the cheerleaders and football seniors will be recognized as well. But Bulldogs are back out here warming up here. There's about a minute and a half left in the halftime clock. We'll see if they push that any further. But in the meantime, we'll take a quick break. As I mentioned here in this halftime show, didn't get to it, didn't think of it at the time, but that Zach Steeney 90-yard touchdown on the return is our play of the game for tonight, and that's brought to you by H&R Block of Forest City, Garner, and Algona. H&R Block can serve your tax needs all year long and is proud to support the Lake Mills Bulldogs. Call 641-585-3751 in Forest City or 641-923-3169 in Garner today. And go Bulldogs.
You didn't start your business to do taxes. Good thing we did. Block Advisors by H&R Block serves over 2 million businesses like yours every year. From daycare providers to home contractors and realtors, we've seen it all. Find a tax expert who understands the ins and outs of your industry. Visit our offices in Forest City or Garner and start your small business taxes today.
In Forest City, call 641-585-3751. And in Garner, call 641-923-3169.
Lennox in the air means money in your pocket. Turn to Young Plumbing and Heating for special offers happening today that will put high-quality Lennox air in your home and savings back in your pocket. For a limited time, they're offering up to $1,800 in rebates, or qualified buyers make no payments. Incur no interest for 12 months when financing a new Lennox system. Plus, receive up to $2,600 in federal tax credits. Call Young Plumbing and Heating today, 641-592-5611, or visit them online at youngph.com. Conditions apply. See dealer for details.
All righty, back here for the start of half number 2 here from Lake Mills and the Lake Mills Athletic Complex. Josiah Cleveland and Coach Bill Burns here with you tonight. Lake Mills quickly off the huddle to the ball, and now Nash Delger will mark it off his steps and put this second half underway. It's going to be another onside kick, and this time it's picked up by number 56, Logan Vasky Jr. for Newman Catholic. Right around midfield, will be just on the Newman side of midfield at about the 49.
Took a nice hop right up into his hands there, and he was able to corral it. So short field for the Knights.
Don't hate it. I mean, you're down 3 touchdowns, and you obviously
haven't been able to stop him yet. So
obviously you want the football. So now the defense hopefully come up with a stop here, maybe a turnover. Looking to throw here is Thomas McGuire. He's going to take a deep shot. It's underthrown. Jump ball is incomplete. Intended receiver was Brady Martin. He had the height advantage, but he just couldn't come down with the football.
Good position by Nash. So he went up, good contested pass break up there. So
second and 10. Newman tried to take a shot there on their first play of the half.
He ran a little corner route, so a few steps to the inside and then trying to run to the sideline or corner. And
handoff on the outside on the swing. And that'll be Daniel Olson with about 7 on the second down run. It'll be 3rd and short. Cross midfield, cross the 45 to the Lake Mills 44. Officially marked at 3rd down, 3 yards to go. Up the middle for a first down. Ball carrier there for Newman is 36, Cole Weiner. Fresh set of downs for the Knights as they cross the 40, close to the 35, up to the 36 of Lake Mills. Holding on to a 22-point advantage. Thomas McGuire under center. Motion in the backfield. He's going to give it off to Alec Egger. He's weaving through the defense here for Lake Mills, and before finally being brought down, but past the 20 into the red zone. Nice ball carrier vision there from the Newman Catholic halfback.
Yep, nice run, like you said, good vision, and went through a couple Bulldog defenders to make a couple guys miss.
First and 10 from the 17. McGuire.
Fullback trap.
Hands it off up the gut. Brought down after a 6-yard pickup.
On the tackle for the Bulldogs.
So if you're watching, at home, Josiah plays a little deeper than a normal middle linebacker there, and that's kind of by design this year. Just allow him to flow a little bit more. Traditionally, you're going to play that middle linebacker maybe a little bit tighter because he's about 5 to 6 yards off. But
2nd and 5. Little bit of a counter up the middle. Alec Ager, 2 touchdowns already today. Can't quite find the end zone there, but he will find a first down for the Knights. It'll be 1st and goal from the 3. Just a little bit too much space on these runs here tonight.
Yeah, there is. There's a lot of, like you said, space for him to move and to run. And Newman's offensive line is doing a good job up front.
1st and goal from the 3. Just under 9 minutes left in the 3rd quarter. They'll give it up the middle, and it'll be touchdown number 3 for number 4, Alec Egger, the senior.
Ball carried up the left side.
Yep, just a basic dive off tackle, and he just got in behind his guard and tackle and able to scoot in for the score.
Garrett Summerfield on for another point after. He is 4 for 4 today. Here's the snap, the hold. The kick is right down the middle. That kid is consistent with those kicks.
Every kick looks the same. He's not booming them through, but he's getting them through there by a good 10, 15 yards.
So the sophomore now 23 for 23 on the year on point after attempts. And, I'm curious. I don't recall if he had a field goal attempt on the season. Let's find out. No field goal attempts on the year, but yeah, perfect from point afters. So the score now 35-6, and Coach, let's pivot quickly and let's give some recognition to a couple other Lake Mills teams. The Lake Mills volleyball team with a win over Forest City on Tuesday got the golden sweep. They did not drop a single set in conference play this year, going 8-0 in conference and winning the top of Iowa West.
Yeah, so usually, as normal, comes down to Lake Mills and Forest City for the west side of the championship. And, Lake Mills pretty much dominated that match. I watched it at home. And so they're getting close to postseason. Those postseason brackets came out yesterday. So Bulldogs will have open up at home, I think, against Northwood. Have the winner of Riceville, North Iowa, and then probably number 1 St. Ansgar down the road potentially. Yep. And then cross country, we'll have the cross country meet coming up this week, probably, I believe. For cross country.
I think it's the 16th. So yeah, that would be next Thursday. Yeah, I think that is.
Still ranked number 2.
Still ranked number 2 for the guys, and really solid. Week for both teams.
Yep, girls have gotten a lot better this year.
Looking to throw here is Stentrud. He's got a deep ball. It's tipped and knocked to the ground. That was a really good ball. Looking for Nash Delger on the deep shot, but the incompletion will bring up 2nd and 10.
Thought he was almost going to drop it in between those 2 Newman defenders, but got a hand on it.
And just to wrap up on the cross-country, Coach, congratulations going out to Kara Renneker and Newt Rogney, both individuals setting new school records on Monday for the cross-country times.
Yep, but did it on the home.
At the home meet.
Yep, it's good.
Oh, yeah, definitely teams that are playing their best at the right time. Right. There's a handoff right up the middle, but Josiah Sheldall has no space to move. No gain will be 3rd and 10.
Yeah, we have not been able to get Josiah going like they were last week. I don't think he's had a run for more than 3 to 4 yards tonight. So they're plugging up that middle with number 61 and 77. 58. Zachary Royce, and 77 is Will Eriks. Eriks is a sophomore, 6'4", 228.
Man.
It's a good size sophomore.
Stencher is going to look to throw. He's going to throw it deep. He's got a man. It's Delger. He comes down with the catch. 1st and 10 Bulldogs.
Yeah, he was wide open.
Nash Delger finds some wide open space, and he'll be tackled at the 32. That's a good, where were we at there? About the 40? So 435, about a 10, can't do math, 20, about a 30-yard throw there?
Yeah, 30-yard pitch and catch for the Bulldogs. So, yeah, he was wide open. Got out there in the corner route. See if we can't get back to the edge a little bit on our pitch game. Or toss.
Delger in motion. He will get the fake toss. Now looking to throw. Deep shot. Wide open. Oh, and he just drops it. Zach Steeney had a beat on the defender in the end zone and just couldn't come up with the catch. What would have been a touchdown and a couple really big plays for Lake Mills. They'll have to settle for an incompletion and look to score here.
That's 3 really good throws in a row by Ashton. I think that one hit him right in the face mask.
I think it did. Definitely one, Zach will like back.
Yeah.
Wish he could do over. But you got to have the memory of a goldfish. Wipe that from your memory and go to the next play. Can't let that eat at you. Pitch back here to Delger on the outside, trying to cut to the outside. He's got the first down and more. Spins and is brought down at about the 15-yard line. First down, Lake Mills, and this drive looks pretty good, Coach.
It does, yeah. Asher's had some pass protection here, and as I said, be able to get some good throws and get to the edge.
Getting it to their playmakers as well.
Right. See if we can't put one in here.
1st and 10 from the 15. 7 minutes left in the third quarter. Bulldogs trail 35-6. Fake pitch, across the middle, and dropped. A sure interception there, dropped.
Yeah, he did drop it. He dropped it. No.
And they're going to give him the interception.
Oh, that is he never.
Intercepted by the Knights.
We were giving these guys credit earlier.
Yeah,
that's just a miss there.
That's just a plain miss because he never had control of it. He was trying to run with it before he had it, and he never secured the football. So
you would think one of the striped officials out there would have seen that, but apparently none of the 5 did.
I think the white hat made the call, and no, he didn't. He was on the other end. But yeah, I'm not sure. That was a missed call.
So it'll go down as an interception, and now on the outside, cut down is number 34, Max Robbins, after a gain of about 7 or 8. And now Nash Delger is down and injured for Lake Mills.
It's like an ankle maybe, or... knee.
Well, as he's getting tended to, we'll hear some more words from our great sponsors that make these streams possible. We'll be back in just a bit.
At Lake Mills Family Dental, we prioritize kindness and respect while providing quality dentistry for all ages. I am Dr. Tao.
And I am Dr. Michael Melhoff. We offer a wide variety of procedures, including root canals, extractions, braces, and Invisalign.
We are now accepting new patients. Call now to make your appointment. We can't wait to meet you. Se habla español.
Get the laundry pair that you can use to conquer pet hair like a pro with the Maytag Pet Pro system. The built-in Pet Pro filter in the washer visibly removes pet hair on any cycle, while the XL lint trap in the dryer traps and removes additional pet hair. Visit Singlestead Hardware today to see how the Maytag Pet Pro system works. Singlestead Hardware, your do-it-best store at 202 North Washington in Lake Mills, or at singlesteadhardware.com.
Delger being helped to the sideline with what does look like to be a little bit of a lower body injury.
Putting a little bit of weight on it. Brian Budak will get him over here and get him checked out.
In the meantime, it's a 2nd and short coming up for Newman Catholic. With the ball spotted at the 15 of Lake Mills. 6:41 left in the third quarter. Handoff up the middle, trying to get outside and getting the first down is Cole Weiner.
Brought down by Connor Helgeson on a nice tackle.
First down for the Knights, up to the 24.
24-yard line.
First and 10 for Newman Catholic. Thomas McGuire under center. Takes the snap. He's going to hand it off. Off tackle and brought down after about 5 on the pickup up to the 34-yard line.
Yep, Lane Sprecher on the tackle.
Ryan Wolf on that last carry off the left side. Sprecher on the tackle for the Bulldogs. 2nd and about 6.
Was Ryan Wolf, sophomore running back, on the carry. Be 2nd and 6 here. Handoff off tackle, now to the right side. Penalty flag's going to fly from the backfield. Right now it's good for a first down on the carry by Max Robbins. We'll see what the penalty is thrown in the offensive backfield.
Holding call on the Knights. Take them back.
It's been a really clean game from Lake Mills.
It has been a clean game.
Holding against the Knights. A 10-yard penalty.
So it'll bring up 2nd and make it about 15.
From the 19. Nash Delger still getting looked at over there. He doesn't seem to be in a lot of pain, but Brian's still giving him some tests on that left knee.
Pre-snap there, and as I said, it has been a clean game, Coach. We have a neutral zone infraction on Lake Mills that'll give him 5 more yards. That's on me.
Yep, cursed him.
So 2nd and about 10 here from the 24. Just under 5 minutes left in the third quarter. Newman Catholic with a 35-6 lead.
I formation. Toss to the boundary.
And it's going to be Alec Egger on the carry. Brought down just about the 30-yard line. So it'll be about 6 on the pickup. And it'll bring up about 3rd and 5. Clock running down, approaching the 4-minute mark of the third.
All right, need a stop here, defense.
McGuire looking to throw. He's got a man right in his breadbasket and a sack for the Bulldogs. Lane Sprecher in the backfield, as was Manis.
Yep, good job, good pressure.
4th and 12 coming up.
Yep, so we're going to see the first punt of the night for Newman. Zach Steeney will go back deep. I think that is the first sack on the year, maybe.
I think it might be.
Bulldogs.
Here is the punt. End over end, a deep punt that sends Steeney back. He does receive it. Now he's going to try to cut to the near side, and he'll be tracked down from behind, forced out of bounds, across the 50-yard line up to about the 46, and looks like we've got an injured Knight here right at about the 45-yard line. I think that's 34. Max Robbins down in some discomfort. Budak is out to look at him as the coach comes out too.
Yep, Nash is up on his feet, but I haven't seen him try to jog or anything. So
he's got his helmet off.
Yep, hopefully it's just a sprain.
.310 left in the third quarter. Robbins helped to his feet, and he's good to see walking back to the sideline on his own power alongside his coach.
I think I actually did see Nash with a little bit of a limp going in at halftime, so it could have been something that he maybe did first half and then maybe aggravated it, but I doubt whether we'll see him the rest of this game. But pretty good sign so far of him on the sideline, just on his feet anyway. And
so the Bulldogs will have it 1st and 10 in Newman Catholic territory. They'll hand it off up the middle with Josiah Sheldall. He's able to actually get to the second level and trucks his way up to about the 41-yard line. It'll be a gain of 5. It'll be 2nd and 5.
Braylon Hansen's in at quarterback for the Bulldogs. Looks like Mason Helgeson's in for Nash. So yeah, good gain, 6 yards.
2nd and medium here. The snap. Handoff right back up the middle with Sheldall. They faked a pitch, and Sheldall trucks forward for another 6 or 7 and a fresh set of downs for Lake Mills. Across the 35 to the 34.
Yep, that's that 45 belly. Yep, where you reverse out and, like I said, guard pulls and kicks out. Excuse me, the tackle. Tackle pulls and kicks out. So a couple good runs here for Josiah.
1st and 10 from the 34 of Newman Catholic. Motion in the backfield. The pitch to the outside on the far end. Trying to get to the outside, breaking the tackle, and being brought down is Mason Helgeson. Good pickup there. He'll get half of the 10. He's now 2nd and 5, and that'll work. 5 yards every time.
It will, yeah. Well, looks like Newman's got most of their starters still in. 4's out there, 14, 56, 7.
About a minute and a half left in the third quarter. Landon Christian down on the near side. Split out as receiver. Steeney in motion. Whistles blow. Flags will fly.
Looks like we got encroachment, I believe, on the Newman Knights. Yep. Good. It's going to bring us just short of a first down, I think.
We'll see. Yeah, from my view, it looks
Yep,
still they're going to give him a first down. I was about to say it looks like might be a few inches shy, but
Bulldogs inside the
they're going to give him the fresh set of downs. It was 2nd and 5. The penalty was 5 yards, and 1st and 10 now from the 24-yard line, just inside the 25. Hansen under center, motion in the backfield, hand is off. No, it's pitched back to Steeney, and breaking a tackle. Zach Steeney's got open field. He's going to cut up to the 10 and walk into the end zone for a touchdown.
Yeah, that was kind of a goofy-looking play.
It wasn't the best toss, but Zach Steeney was able to make the most of it.
And we got it. It looked like it was going to get blown up. I don't know if the block was great out there, but Zach did a little stop and go.
Yeah.
Yep, he's got some good feet, good skill.
Puts 6 more on the board for Lake Mills and breaks the score 35-12 with exactly 1 minute left in the third.
He'll be thinking about should have had the trifecta earlier, and maybe he still will. But
yeah, he could have had a kickoff return, a rushing, and a receiving.
Exactly, yeah. Don't see that happen too often. But
Hansen under center for the 2-point try, and he's stuffed in the backfield. They're going to say he was down by contact. So 0 for 2, unfortunately, on the night for Lake Mills on their 2-point attempts.
A lot of penetration there by the D-line of the Newman Knights.
Yeah, faked the handoff there to Sheldall and was looking to pitch it back, but he had his ankles wrapped before he even got a chance to pitch it to his teammate there. But the score now 35-12, again, with just 1 minute left in the third quarter.
So then Corbin Hobley will have to take over the kicking duties for Nash. He's the number 2 kicker.
See if there's any notable action around our area. Looks like 4 cities on the board, but they still trail 27-7. It is a 27-20 ball game in West Hancock. West Hancock with the lead still.
27-20.
27-20.
Tight.
Not sure how far into that game. It still says first quarter, so could be the third, could be the fourth.
Right.
But that game definitely a good one over in Britt. Corbin Obley on to kick it for Lake Mills. They've tried a couple onsides tonight. We'll see what Obley decides to do, and he's going to send it pretty deep. Received at about the 18-yard line. Up the gut is Egger. Breaks a tackle and is brought down up across the 40 to about the 44.
Pretty good kick by Corbin. Yep, down to the 18.
Good return, though, for the Knights, and they'll have possession right at the 45 is where they're going to spot it.
Looks like the Knight starters are still in.
Thomas McGuire takes the snap, gives it off to his halfback up the middle across midfield. Brought down by the Bulldogs at about the 48 of Lake Mills. It'll be 2nd and 3. .30 seconds left in the quarter. Knights will have to take one more snap with about a 6-second difference between the play clock and the third quarter game clock. McGuire under center. Motions a man. Gives it out on a sweep. This is Alec Egger, and he'll be brought down at about the 41. Good enough for a Newman Catholic first down.
Did a good job turning it inside, and Josiah cleaned up.
Tackle for the Bulldogs. 1st and 10 for the Knights at the 41.
Bring us to the end of the third quarter with the score, May City Newman 35, Lake Mills 12.
We'll take a quick break, come back for the start of the fourth quarter here from Lake Mills. This is Bulldog Football on KIOW.com.
Farmers, are you adding to or upgrading your grain handling system? Grow Electric in Lake Mills can help. We have specialized in agriculture electric needs for more than 40 years and take pride in the quality of work and service we provide. Steve and his experienced team will get your grain handling equipment running, standing behind their work. To get your project scheduled, contact Grow Electric in Lake Mills today. Call 641-592-8282. Follow us on Facebook or at growelectric.com. That's GROE electric.com.
Lennox in the air means money in your pocket. Turn to Young Plumbing and Heating for special offers happening today that will put high-quality Lennox air in your home and savings back in your pocket. For a limited time, they're offering up to $1,800 in rebates, or qualified buyers make no payments. Incur no interest for 12 months when financing a new Lennox system. Plus, receive up to $2,600 in federal tax credits. Call Young Plumbing and Heating today, 641-592-5611, or visit them online at youngph.com. Conditions apply. See dealer for details.
All right, we're back here to begin quarter number 4. Newman up 35-12 on the Bulldogs. And it's Newman Catholic with possession at the Lake Mills 41-yard line. McGuire takes the snap, hands it off, up the gut, and a first down run for number 36, Cole Weiner.
Weiner on the carry up the middle. Mason Helgeson making the tackle. First down, Knights.
Up to the 30, where the ball is spotted. First and 10 for Newman Catholic. Motion in the backfield. Handoff towards the near side on the sweep. Brought down. Nicely played by Mason Helgeson. About 3 or 4 on the pickup. That was number 14, Daniel Olson, the ball carrier. Be 2nd and 6.
Yep, pretty good job there on the edge. Carter Ham turned him in. And then Mason, you know, he's the whole player there. Came in and made the tackle, so just do your job. Just do your job.
McGuire under center takes this snap. He'll hand it off up the middle, and Josiah Sheldall will swing down the ball carrier, Cole Weiner. He is up to the 21-yard line. 3rd and 1.
Yep. Nice physical tackle by Josiah,
who is still top 20 in number 15, actually, in the class in tackles coming into tonight. Again, missing 2+ games.
Yeah, he's adding to that total tonight. I'm sure he's well into double-digit tackles tonight.
3rd and short.
Full
It'll be
trap.
right up the middle, breaking tackles, and is he in? Yes. I thought his knee might have come down just shy, but no. It's going to be a touchdown run for Max Robbins of 21 yards. Newman Catholic adds to their total. They now lead 41-12. Just a fullback dive there and got to the 2nd level, broke a couple tackles, and found the end zone. So Garrett Summerfield, on for the kick. High snap, but the kick is pure.
Point kick is good by Summerfield.
I think we roughed the kicker.
Knights go up 42-12.
So would this be on the kickoff?
I believe so. It'll be assessed, I believe, on the kickoff. So They'll be kicking from our side of the 50, I believe.
Personal foul. Running into the kicker is the official call. So the score now 42-12 in favor of Newman Catholic. 10:04 left in the fourth quarter. That's a 30-point lead, if my math is correct.
Correct.
No, Forest City education. Hey, I did go to state math counts in middle school, though. I was a math kid, but it's just kind of, you kind of have to continue to test your brain. It gets a little foggy, though.
Yeah, nothing wrong with small-town Iowa education.
So a 30-point advantage for Newman Catholic, and they will be kicking off from the Lake Mills 45. Back deep at about the 5. Zach Steeney, and is that Mason Helgeson back there as well?
Looks like it, yep.
And here's the kickoff. End over end. Helgeson will bobble it, receive it at the 1. And he's going to be tripped up at about the 15. The ball came out.
He was down, I believe.
And yeah, the official in the white hats pointing to the ground, down by contact. Lake Mills will take over at their own 16 or 17. No, they're going to spot it right at the 15. Just under 10 minutes left to play. 9:58. Nash Delger with some ice on that leg on the medical table. Here's the snap. Handoff up the middle to Sheldall. He'll plow forward for about 3.
If you haven't tuned in for a couple weeks, we've mentioned a couple times, but Josiah, he was a lineman for the majority of the season and just moved to fullback last week. So, doing a good job. Bulldogs went to a different offense, the flex bone, triple option, where they were running more of a, split zone with a lot of motions and screens previously, but due to injuries and some other factors, went to this, and have had some success getting to the edge of the last 2 weeks, running the football.
Motion, pitch back outside to Mason Helgeson. He's got a block, and now he's going to make his way out of bounds up to the 29. Will be a first down. And like you said, Coach, very nice cut back inside. Had a couple blocks leading the way as well.
Yep, he's got some natural flow to how he runs the football, and he'll be getting a lot of touches over the next 3 years.
Fresh set of downs at the 29.
9 minutes about to go. 9:09.
Stentrud in under center. Now he's going to look to throw. He's got a man deep. It's tipped and deflected down. He's looking for Zach Steeney. Brady Martin on the defensive pass breakup. So 2nd and 10 coming up.
Yeah, good coverage. Number 11 was in good coverage, but good throw by Asher. He didn't underthrow it, and
trying to get that trifecta to Zach Steeney there.
It was up 2nd 10 from the Bulldogs 29.
Motion from Steeney. They'll hand it off up the middle to Sheldall, and there's no hole there, and he's going to be pushed back. Maybe gets about a yard.
On that last carry off the left side.
Bring up 3rd and about 10.
Now they're going to say no gain, 3rd and 10 from the 29. 8.5 minutes left in the fourth quarter.
Got trips to the left, offensive left.
Gentry takes the snap, looks to throw. Scrambling a little bit in the pocket. Now he's going to tuck it and run, and he's going to be tackled right about the line of scrimmage. Maybe a loss of 1. It'll be 4th and 11 here. He's looking downfield, had some time, and then time just ran out.
Yep. Looks like we're going to keep the offense on the field.
Fourth and 11 from the Bulldogs' own 28-yard line. Gentry takes the snap. He's going to roll out, and now he's going to look to throw. Now he's going to look to run. Still behind the line of scrimmage. He takes a shot. He's got a man down there and unable to contort his body and make the catch.
Yeah, he would have been out of bounds.
It is Mason Helgeson. Yeah. So turnover on downs, gives the ball back to Newman Catholic. That play there, Coach, a little bit off from the start, it looked like.
Yeah.
And tried to roll out, and there are guys right in his face.
Yeah, he had to cut it up inside, so he couldn't roll out and get the edge.
Mm-hmm.
And, you know, if he could have got it up there to Mason a little bit earlier, but once again he's going to his offside.
Yes.
Left side, so.
So the Knights will take over at the Lake Mills 28-yard line with 7 minutes, 19 seconds left in the fourth quarter. They've still got Thomas McGuire in the ball game.
Play clock is down to 10.
Couple other quarterbacks listed on the roster. Cameron Kropp, a freshman, number 5, and number 17, Robert Weiner, also a freshman. Hand off up the middle here, up to the 25. As it's Ryan Wolf, the ball carrier. Brings up 2nd and 7, 2nd and 8. So we are now under 7 minutes left in the quarter. Newman Catholic's been playing with the lead from the start. They got a defensive stop on the Lake Mills' first drive of the game, and then were able to go down and score. Here's a sweep off the outside. Alec Eggert, he's got 3 touchdowns tonight, and he'll be brought down just shy of the 10-yard line. Another first down for the Newman Catholic Knights from about the 11 or 12.
Yeah, once again, outside trap. A lot of space.
First down for the Knights.
Official timeout, I think, as he said. As the head referee is over talking with the coaching staff for Newman Catholic. I'm not sure about what.
Yeah, I'm not either.
But I did see him point, saying my time. We'll reset play clock and now wind everything.
Yeah, I don't know. Or pointing to maybe, I don't know.
There is looks like player over on the bench that might be getting looked at, so maybe that had something to do with it. Here's a handoff up the middle, and trying to be dragged down from behind eventually will be, but crossing the 10 inside now up to the 7 are Newman Catholic. 2nd and 5.
See, Nash is up off the table anyway, so like I said, obviously he's not come back in the game, but he's up on his feet. No crutches or anything brought to the sideline.
Motion in the backfield. They'll get it on a sweep here on the outside and brought down at about the 2. Ryan Wolf. Close to a first down, and they will give him a first down. It'll be 1st and goal from the 2. With just over 5 minutes left, they'll snap this under 5 minutes. Breaking the huddle here with 10 on the play clock. Thomas McGuire under center. Takes the snap. Hands it off up the middle. Trucking forward and down at the 1 is the ball carrier. Number 3, that's Hudson Gast, a freshman. So it'll be 2nd and goal from the 1. About 4:15 left. Thank you for joining us here tonight on this more chilly October evening. Final home game of the season for Lake Mills. Hands it off on the outside. This is Ryan Wolf, who will walk into the end zone for another Newman Catholic touchdown.
And moves the score to 48-12 in favor of Newman.
They'll come on for the point after. And this is actually Alec Egger kicking it this time. Here's the snap, the hold. The kick is low, but it's
good.
Egger's extra point kick is good for the Knights.
So they go away from Garrett Summerfield there that time and give this senior a chance to kick the extra point, and he converts it, makes it 49-12. Oh, now a running clock here with the 37-point advantage. Just over 4 minutes left in the 4th quarter. We'll take a quick break, and we'll come back for the kickoff here from Lake Mills.
Dependable LP gas, delivered on time, every time. That's Hanson LP Gas of Lake Mills and Thompson. Since 2005, we've offered competitive pricing, flexible contract options, new tank installations, and exceptional service. Whether it's propane for your home, farm, or business, you can count on our local team for quick, efficient delivery and friendly support. Hanson LP Gas, your hometown choice for dependable propane.
All right, back here for the final 4 minutes of the 4th quarter. Newman Catholic will kick it away to Lake Mills. Zach Steeney and Mason Helgeson back deep to receive for Lake Mills. And it's going to be Alec Egger kicking it away for Newman Catholic. A little bit of a squib. Bobbled and jumped on. And it is Lake Mills football. That was close. We had a good view of that, too.
Yeah, it was.
Eventually popped out at the very last second. A little bit of a challenge grabbing it there.
So we got continuous clock. So the clock has started right now. Rather than on the snap.
Some late substitutions here on the defensive side.
They got 11, though, so.
Handoff up the middle.
Yeah.
No, the ball
The handoff.
is loose, and it's going to be a turnover to Newman Catholic. Just a missed exchange there.
Yeah, I think Braylon Hansen was wanting to keep it and pitch it, and I think Josiah was wanting to take it.
Yeah. And that's Hansen, not the top guy for most of the season. You don't have that cohesion. And then on top of that, this is game number 2 for Josiah from the backfield.
Right.
So Newman Catholic will take a timeout. And while we have this timeout, let's take a peek at some scores. Forest City looks like they fell. They've got the senior walk going right now. Scoreboard is off. It looks like it's a final of about 35-7. They're on Forest City's senior night. Clear Lake is up 49-0 over Iowa Falls Alden. 33-20. I think that might be the final in Britt. West Hancock with the win. Looks like people are starting to disperse. So from the stands there, and yep, they shook hands already. So West Hancock, district champions. Here,
hard fought though.
Tonight. Yeah, 33-20. They had a couple close games the last couple weeks. Let's check on another district game here, or non-district game. Belmont Clemmy, though, a district opponent. Still trailing 59-28 to Sioux Central. And it's 46-13 Eagle Grove on top of Garner Hayfield Ventura. Back to action here from Lake Mills. 3:14 left on the fourth quarter game clock, and now we do have a new quarterback in there. It looks like number 5. That is Cameron Kropp, a freshman. He'll hand it off up the middle to number 3, Hudson Gast, who is brought down after a 3-yard pickup.
Right side. Torres and Sheldon making the stop at the 32. Second down, about 6.
Chance here for the Knights to get some other guys some late playing time in this game. Again, Cameron Kropp, the quarterback, he's a freshman, listed at 5'11", 183 pounds. He's going to pitch it off on the outside. There's some space to run, and he's loose for a touchdown. Isaiah Carson, the sophomore running back, with the touchdown, but there is a flag down.
Flag on the play.
Yeah, it's coming back.
Penalty down at the 28. There'll be a block in the back called on Newman Catholic. That'll back the line of scrimmage.
38, 37.
Around there, and we'll make it second and about 12 yards.
.222 left to go in the ball game. 49-12. Favor of the Knights.
Newman has dominated this series. Didn't mention that in our pregame. It was 9-2 going back to 2012. They've met every year since 2012 except for that 2014 and 2015 year. Newman's won 4 of the last 5 meetings. Last time Lake Mills won was on the road at Newman Catholic on September 8th of 2023, 30-22. Back when Cal McGuire was the quarterback for Newman Catholic, and
that's when the Bulldogs, remember, got out to the big lead.
They had a big lead at halftime. I think it was 30-6, and got a little hairy at the end.
They did.
Last year here from this field, it was Newman Catholic 30, Lake Mills 14 in that game. Here's a handoff up the middle again to Gast, and he's going to be pushed backwards. Oh, it doesn't look like he got any yardage. Maybe about 1 on the pickup, so it'll be 4th down and 1 for Newman Catholic.
4th and short.
And the Knights will keep the offense out on the field. 1 minute left in the fourth quarter. Chase Pager coming in to give the call, and he'll come out to receiver. Kropp under center. 4th and 1. Handoff on the outside. 1st down yardage for Isaiah Carson, number 23.
That'd be the last play of the game. They won't have to run another play if they don't want to.
Ball's at the 20. Somewhat of a little bit of a huddle here, but down to 13 seconds left. Doesn't look like Newman Catholic's going to run a play. Yep, handshakes all around. That will do it here for the final home game of the year for the Lake Mills Bulldogs in the penultimate game of their 2025 season. They'll fall to Newman Catholic by a score of 49-12. We'll take a break, come back for our post-game show brought to you by Lake Mills Family Dental, providing dental care for all ages. Call today for your appointment. Back here in about 3 minutes on KIOW.com.
At Lake Mills Family Dental, we prioritize kindness and respect while providing quality dentistry for all ages. I am Dr. Tao.
And I am Dr. Michael Melhoff. We offer a wide variety of procedures, including root canals, extractions, braces, and Invisalign.
We are now accepting new patients. Call now to make your appointment. We can't wait to meet you. Se habla español.
Waldorf University allows students room to grow beyond just their major. Waldorf Music Education major and theater student Ethan Hexamer.
There's so many good professors. Right now I'm taking Magic, Monsters, and Heroes of the Middle Ages with Jonathan Clockey. And this is my first class with him, but he's really made an impact. He's made the classroom super engaging and a really positive environment to be in.
Expand your horizons at Waldorf University in Forest City. Find out more at waldorf.edu. Waldorf University, the and school.
At NBT Bank, we know that farming is more than just a job. It's a way of life. This is Jason Newman, your Ag Loan Officer in Forest City. Whether it's harvest time or planning for next season, NBT Bank is your trusted partner in ag lending. We're here to support your needs with personalized financial solutions. Reach out today and let us cultivate success together. NBT Bank, member FDIC.
Where will you go with NBT Bank? Where will you go with NBT? Where will you go with NBT?
All right, back here for our post-game show brought to you by Lake Mills Family Dental. They're recognizing the senior cheerleaders right now. Ava Menke, the first one.
Yep. Her post-secondary plans are to attend Iowa State University to get her family and consumer science degree.
So we'll listen in here. We'll have the senior football players shortly after this.
Our next cheerleader senior group is Gracie Peterson. Gracie is the daughter of Jeff and Aaron Peterson. This is also her 6th season as a Lake Mills football cheerleader. One of her favorite cheerleading memories was playing Justin Bieber's song Baby in the Suburban, causing it to shake. Gracie is also
Gracie Peterson, choir, second senior recognized.
FCCLA, I-Step, musical theater, and dance. Gracie's future plans are to attend Iowa State University, where she plans to pursue a course of study in zoology. Gracie Peterson. And the third and final senior cheerleader is Ella Thompson. Ella is the daughter of Brad and Nicole Thompson and Chris and Robin Martinson. This is also her 6th season as a Lake Mills football cheerleader. Her favorite cheer memory was anytime she was tossed and thrown around in the air as a flyer. Ella is also involved in track and basketball cheer. Her plans after high school are to attend NIAC to get her nursing degree. Ella Thompson.
Ella Thompson, senior cheerleader number 3.
For Ava Menke, Gracie Peterson, and Ella Thompson for all their time put in as a cheerleader.
Congratulations to those 3.
Yep, good job, ladies.
This time we'd like to honor 1 manager and 6 senior football players.
Now the manager and the football players.
Senior manager is Jersey Budak. Jersey's the daughter of Chris and Christine Budak. She's a 2-year member of the Lake Mills football program, serving as the game film operator. After high school, Jersey plans to attend NIAC to study nursing. Her favorite memory of Lake Mills football is riding home with Uncle Brian from the road games. Jersey Budak.
Jersey Budak, the senior manager for the football team.
We start out with number 0, Nash Delger. Nash is the son of Josh and Jackie Delger. Nash is a 4-year member of the Lake Mills football program, a 3-year starter, and a captain on this year's team. After high school, Nash plans to attend Northwest Iowa Community College to complete their 1-year power line program. Nash's favorite memory of Lake Mills football is playing in the 21-14 victory over Nashville Plainfield in the 2023 playoffs, which was the first ever win for Lake Mills in the Iowa High School Athletic Association playoffs. Nash Delger.
Nash Delger being recognized.
Second, we have
Kind of hard to believe he's a senior already. I remember a few years ago, I was like, man, this kid, he's only a sophomore. He's only a freshman.
Zach is a 4-year member of the Lake Mills football
Time
program,
flies.
a 2-year
Does.
starter, and a captain on this year's team.
Zach
is currently
Steenian.
undecided on his post-high school plans. His favorite memory of Lake Mills
Next
football
senior
is
up.
winning the 2024 homecoming game over North Union by a score of 34-14. Zach Steeny. Next up, we have Landon Christian, number 8. Landon is the son of Corey and Callie Christian. Landon is also a 4-year member of the Lake Mills football program and a 2-year starter. After graduation, Landon plans to attend the University of Northern Iowa to study something business-related. Landon's favorite memory of Lake Mills football is having the relay races at the swimming pool on Lake Mills Football Service Day. Landon Christian.
Landon Christian.
Next up, we have number 45, Josiah Cheldall. Josiah is the son of Brad Cheldall and Carrie Cheldall. He's a 4-year member of the Lake Mills football program, a 3-year starter, and a captain of this year's team. Josiah is currently undecided on his high school plans, post-high school plans. His favorite memory is the 21-14 playoff victory over Nashville Plainfield, also in the 2023 season. Josiah Cheldall.
Josiah Sheldall.
Next we have number 50, Isaiah Torres. Isaiah is the son of Justina Lee. He's a 2-year member of the Lake Mills football program and a 1-year starter. Isaiah is currently undecided on his post-graduation plans. His favorite memory of Lake Mills football is switching to the offensive line just a week and a half ago and starting the AGWSR game at tackle after 2 days of offensive line practice. Isaiah Torres.
Yeah, it's nice to see all these guys. These guys were freshmen my last year coaching, so you know, majority of them are 4-year. Isaiah was here as a freshman, then left as a sophomore, junior, went to Mason, then's back. But like I said, it's not easy. You know, there's 6 boys. You know, out of all the boys that go to Lake Mills High School, they played 4 years of football or hung with us. So kudos to them because it's not easy. And Jersey Budak helped out with the filming, so good for her.
Yeah.
It takes commitment.
Austin Manis, the final senior recognized. And yeah, like you said, Coach, I mean, these guys have given it everything they've had over the last, you know, up to 4 years. And, you know, like they mentioned for Isaiah, you know, doing what was asked of him, moving to the offensive line, impromptu, and no questions asked. They're gonna do what they're told, and they're gonna give it 100% every time.
Let's give these guys and gals one more round of applause for all these great seniors that helped our program out.
Wish them nothing but the best next week, and then if they're going out for winter sport, on to the winter sports. And for their parents for supporting them.
That's something that we definitely have to mention. The sacrifice parents makes cannot be understated. The amount of hours, you know, just starting from a young age, hours, you know, traveling to and from, taking you to practice, going to your games, you know, league ball, whatever it may be. The parents definitely getting that recognition as well.
Right. And just simple supports, just being here, being there, making sure that they got something to eat when they come home for practice, or before they're 16, driving them here or there.
Exactly. Yeah.
So I remember it well. 3 kids that were in athletics, and
well, let's quickly let's touch on this game, Coach. 49-12 the final. Newman Catholic got the stop defensively. Lake Mills got the ball first. They ran down, scored a touchdown, and didn't trail after that. The closest it got was 7-6 after that kickoff return on the ensuing kickoff. But just kind of, I don't know, the game kind of just felt like a game tonight. Nothing, against Newman Catholic. They played very well, but I don't know. It just kind of felt like
we competed.
Yeah,
we competed, and I thought we competed very hard. I think to put it about as simple as you can, they had more horses than we did, but we competed really hard. I thought on defense we were hitting hard, and special teams had the big kickoff return, and Asher had some good throws in the second half.
There's a couple really good offensive drives there.
And we got to the edge in our pitch game and our option game, so there's some good things out there, but just a little bit outmanned a little bit by Newman with some older kids, and like you said all night long, they got a lot of depth, a lot more depth than we do. Right now, I think we dressed 24 kids tonight, and that's just tough. That's just tough, but they made the best of it, and Nash got hurt tonight, but he's limping around. Hopefully it's nothing serious, and you'd like for him to be able to play in his last game, but if he can, he can't, and you just hope that there's nothing torn, and it's just a sprain, and he'll be okay moving forward. So kudos to these guys and this team. They came out and competed tonight.
Yeah, and Newman Catholic still with stuff to play for. They're one win away from hosting a playoff game here in a couple weeks, so they'll have a big game next week against AGWSR that they'll be sure ready to go for. But they played a very solid game tonight, and like we said, just a couple more horses in the pen there. So, but final home game of the year. Thank you to everybody who tuned in and everybody who came out supporting these guys. We've got one more game next week. We travel to Sheffield, Iowa, facing off against the Warhawks of West Fork, another team postseason bound in our district, and they'll be bringing it, but the Bulldogs will be bringing it as well.
Yep, you bet.
Thanks to my dad over on the camera. Thanks to Coach Bill Burns for providing the analytics. As always, thank you again for everyone tuning in here on this broadcast here on this October Friday night. We hope you enjoyed and hope you tune back in on next Friday. Also, make sure if you're unable to check out the home volleyball quad on Tuesday, we will have that broadcast for you on Tuesday. Let me see. It's starting at 5:45, the Lake Mills home quad. So check that out. That is our next stream. And then, of course, again, back on Friday for more football. 6:45 start, 7 o'clock kickoff. I'm Josiah Cleveland. He's Coach Bill Burns. And for Jody Cleveland, have a great rest of